All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 1 in the second.
Pioneers.
Oh, this is still the first round, but you get the idea. And today joining me is Mr. Shark, my dear friend. How are you doing? How is life treating you? And are you hyped?
I am great. It is great to be back and to do some casting. I apologize in advance. I'm currently wearing the baby shark, so if you guys hear some extra stuff, I apologize. But it is fun to see, high level 2v2. I love that SSF still is very much the meta for USF. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Thanks for inviting me, Obadi.
Yeah, so Spec Ops, who would have thought? At least we have battle group elimination, so, and each team can only use a battle group once, so it's better. It's getting better.
Yeah,
due to rules.
Yeah, I like that. How's the 2v2 tournament been going?
So it's the second round of games, right? First games were just finished, the first round. It was amazing, and I'm incredibly hyped. As you know, I'm a huge 2v2 guy. And for the once, I'm actually casting the game mode that I'm playing the most. So I'm really hyped. But yeah, let's focus on the game. We have nothing unusual happening opening-wise. We have a weasel.
Yeah, very respectful.
Yeah.
Although I really like this from d3xn shoving his way up through the center here. And especially because Delirious is grabbing this fuel on the flank. That aggressive play in the mid, it's more about positioning than resources, but I like that from d3xn.
It's interesting to see. I think always about Paquino farmlands that due to the fuel position you can do a lot of damage as axes with high tempo strategies with like Fortune Pioneers and Kriegsmarine, for example. You can really lock down both fuels and then starve the allies to death there. But it doesn't look like it. It looks more like really traditional 2v2 co-gameplay.
Yeah, this play here with the garrison from Stana is really smart. And you see d3xn rotating over because the Axis team recognizes they really can't lose this +10 fuel. But nice flank from d3xn. Yeah, well done. Good job collapsing the garrison.
Yeah. Rifleman is going home. Should make it home. There's a lot on the retreat path, but Grenadiers are not known for their firepower under all the game. Or any stage of the game.
Yeah, that's what. I mean, it's sad when the Grenadier merges into the Pioneers to add DPS.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
The Pioneers are shooting MP40s with rubber bullets, and they still do more damage than Grens at close range.
So, allies are not performing super well on the left side. However, due to the double team, UMB is capturing the whole right-hand side. So map control is relatively even.
Both teams are doing a great job at taking space. Like you see Delirious is aggressively capping as well. So that little support from d3xn, like they're making use of it, but UMB is abusing the fact that d3xn has been absent from the right side of the map.
Yeah, and we have the 251 now in the queue for d3xn, so it's tier 3. We also have a flavor from UMB and Canadian.
I feel like Canadian's that's pretty meta as well. It's just so strong, especially with some of the bonuses that apply to your teammate as well. Like, it's a great, it's a good matchup in 1v1, but it's even better matchup in 2v2.
Yeah, Crocodile was not hit by the colonists, right? So it's still cheap without tier 4 or tier 3 as Brits, which is really strong.
Yeah, I don't know how anyone could sleep on the Croc, but it is it's a fantastic unit. Like, I think I almost always underestimate how good its anti-tank firepower is.
It's really good against P4s, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you need, and the natural hard counter, something like a Flak 88, it can just melt. And so, yeah, it's a strong unit.
So, we have one Panzer Grenadier on the field with the Fallen Leaf skin, best skin ever. I will fight everyone who says differently. We have also 251. No upgrades yet, though. I wish we would see more.
The Stummel's coming, right?
Yeah, no upgrade yet, though, but I assume it will be Stummel because there's basically no other reason to get the 251.
Yeah, I like this build from d3xn. Right, because I think UMB's gone pretty heavily into sections. Oh no, Stana loses his weasel. That's the Panzerfaust for you. You know, against infantry heavy builds, the combination of Panzer Grenadiers and the Stummel is really nice. And then obviously the Pack 40s. The trick here, this map is wide enough, even, you know, for a 2v2 map, that the Pack 40s can get caught out of position from time to time.
Yeah. And thanks for the follow and sub, Tomikaze. Nice to see you back. You owe me some rematches there, Kappa. Kind of slow.
Lottie, when I come back, we need to scrim.
Oh,
Just
we can scrim. I'm so hyped for the game currently. Even though I have no time, I still try to play every day. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like it's finally settling into a good spot. I'm looking forward to this new update too.
Yeah, I'm really hyped. New maps always good. New content, or not new content, but new balance always good. Oh, we see breach, but Stana wrecks in time. But the good thing is, if you breach and no grenades were thrown, you don't lose ammo. So
Yeah.
it's basically
I
the
know
best
some people
way
think the breach mechanic is too strong, but like, I'd rather it be strong than how it was
being
kind
useless
of earlier in the
bugged.
game. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Oh, back 40,
That's a nice
nice
shot.
hit.
but I'm not sure if Axis can hold the middle there. Oh, I'm not sure if going back with the flamer is the right call.
Yeah, this is actually these double sections. Yeah. And d3xn's just charging 2 sections with the P-Grens, but actually with the 8-rod on the flank there.
No, eh? Oh, nice way.
Oh, just a little early. That's a really, really nice idea. Wow, Stana investing into BARs as well. Okay. I know he's got 3 rifle squads, but going SSF, sometimes you can avoid some of that fuel-heavy tech and just kind of lean on the commandos later in the game.
Yeah, we have also Stana's playing really 1v1 like, I would say. At the
Well,
moment.
Delirious has boxed him all the way in.
Upgraded.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the map is kind of collapsed.
Yeah.
8-rod.
The Axis get or outmaneuvering the allies pretty well, but 8-rod will get away.
Commandant.
Yeah, I mean, look, like Delirious is now flipped over to the opposite side of the map. I don't think Stana even knows that there's only a single unit here on the left flank.
Headquarters has an officer station.
Oh man, Stana fighting for the safe 5-pointer there next to the base. It's always the bad side if you push back that much and have to fight with the building there.
Yeah, Delirious has done just such a good job taking space, and I love this strategy of d3xn fighting through the middle. I think a lot of times teams get really like over involved in trying to take that second fuel, and instead by d3xn owning the center of the map here is just allowing Delirious to pivot with these DAC vehicles. It's a really, really nice strategy.
Yeah, middle allows you good allows you mobility with LVs due to the road in the middle. You don't have to drive with like around it. So really, really nice.
Panzer Grenadiere have been deployed to the front.
Stana has a mortar. I'm not sure if he built it or it was dropped by the Weasel before it went to heaven.
Yeah, I didn't see either. I mean, he could just build it. He's got the barracks. Nice grenade.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, that's a rough retreat path for those riflemen.
Oh, nice nade by Stana though. Might get the Panzer Grenadier there. Infantry section is chasing. Smoke saves the day.
One more snipe. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Oh, but the other section can... Oh my gosh.
No one went to sniper school today. Panzer Grenadier makes it home.
Meanwhile, Stana lost that rifle squad on retreat, and actually, for UMB, that's going to be a rough retreat path for that section as well.
Oh boy. But retreat paths are covered. Hey, T-Gun got recruited. Allies are pushing really aggressively now down the middle. But I think they're over saying they're welcome, that they're already fighting in front of the base. And there's not much to gain. Not sure if I like that.
I think UMB is trying to buy time for Stana to kind of recover the left side a little bit. mostly successful. I'm actually surprised UMB hasn't invested into infantry training. He's floating quite a bit of fuel, and with 4 sections on the field, I feel like that would just help his units scale a little bit better, even against the Pigrens.
Territory sector lost.
By the way, the 5-pointers again getting harassed by the bike. I would be so I would be so tilted, man. We have the SSF now on the field, so really a lot of infantry play from Stana. He lost the Red Wind, so he replaced one. But still.
Oh, the double Pigren. I think, yeah, they got enough health. Ooh, Delirious loses an 8 rod to the 6-pounder and the Humber.
Some would say that 8 rod is like nothing has changed. If you have it or don't have it, there's no difference. But those are evil men. Oh, Humber might go down. 250-9 could commit. Yeah.
Oh, it does pick it up. Wow. Oh man, look at those Pigrens melt.
Yeah, Pigrens against grids is a dangerous business.
We have lost the sector.
But the 250-9, man. Map control.
The upside is it looks like Stana is kind of starting to recover. So the map control has stabilized for the allies just a little bit. Wow, the KD is pretty gross in favor of the Axis right now.
Yeah, Stana's playing super greedy tier 1, tier 4 play. Well, they have map control, or have view control. I would argue they don't have much map control. But the Sherman needs to come out soon and needs to hit hard because Delirious already has a P3 in the queue, and Dex is queuing Panzer Company as well, so there will be enough tanks on the field to contest their potential Sherman.
And neither Axis player has chosen a battle group, so lots of optionality here. I think if you're Delirious, you probably go either Panzer Command or Armored Support. No real reason to go Satori at this point.
Yeah.
But then if you guys are doing battle group elimination in this tournament, it might also make sense to just stay vanilla and save a battle group for later.
I think that's the process of thought at the moment. I would love to see King Tiger though from Dex, just for, you know, a unit that we don't see that often. The big boy.
I feel like that's UMB's move. He's always trying to get a King Tiger out.
By the way, shout out to UMB's Championship of Heroes last weekend. Sadly, I wasn't around to cast, but oh, nice retreat nades. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. UMB's done a great job setting that up as well. There's lots of good stuff going on. And then I think I've hinted at it, but we also have a me and Cromwell are going to do an invitational 2v2 tournament this summer when the new battle groups come out. So lots of stuff for people to watch.
Some leaks over here in the Meta Plays tournament. I like it. Delirious tries to do a frontal assault against UMB, but MG and AT gun was in position, so full retreat now from Delirious.
Yeah, Delirious is playing so wide. Like, he's also got a half track with assault grens out on the opposite flank doing some more harassment. Actually, I'm really impressed with his ability to manage so much of the map.
Man, the 250. Those guys, either dies right away or never dies. It's such an awful unit to play against. But it might now die to Captain Mortar. Nah, should be fine. And interesting choice from Stana. He went Hellcat first.
I think it makes sense. Right? Like, infantry is not his problem, especially up against Delirious, who's playing with a lot of vehicles. I really like the choice to go Hellcat.
Hellcat should get the pickup on the P3, but it's really close.
Oh yeah, this is
really
iffy.
greedy.
If it whiffs, Oh, he
runs.
couldn't finish it.
It's the right call. If he would have gotten snared, he would have died.
Yeah, for sure.
Well played though by Delirious, cutting the corner around those stones.
Wow, Pigren's just erased the captain and forced the SSF to retreat.
Yeah. Well, we
And
might get the wipe.
We're just Terminators. Oh, wow, the whiff on the 2509.
Told you, man, it never dies.
Yeah.
And we have Canadian shocks on the field.
Ooh.
Yeah, not a huge fan of this
Dexon's gone
unit.
Brumbear. I think this is the right choice. Look at
Yeah.
how clumped up UMB is here.
Oh, we see a big push. 250 dice, but we have the free grenades. We have veterans who won. Man,
The
That's a
enemy
dead
has taken the
MG.
victory point.
but it might be a dead assault grenadier as well.
Oh, the Stummel. Vet 3 Stummel. Oh, it's got to be dead now.
Oh,
Oh, wow, but
the
UMB loses. Wow, look at the Hellcat on like, what? Literally
it's a
zero health.
Yeah, 1 HP. Glorious.
Wow, lots of super low health squads on retreat here.
Yeah, he will be still fighting there against the Brumbear. He is in the risk of getting one-shotted. Has to be
We
super
do
careful.
not hold any victory points. We must counterattack.
Yes. Oh, nice work from Stana. They're just grabbing the VPs to try to relieve some of that pressure.
Yeah, Triple kept running it to the favor. Stana's playing really well. Like, he had some issues in the early game where certain engagements didn't pan out into his favor, but now he's doing some good jobs. Good plays. Jesus Christ, man. It's getting late and my brain slows down.
I feel like UMB has done a fantastic job just kind of holding on to this side and this fuel. Is if he had given any ground at all, like even in the face of kind of a double with d3xn and Delirious, if he had lost that fuel, that probably would have been GG.
Yeah. Stana's playing really greedy. With tier 1, tier 4, you need good fuel control, otherwise you die.
3 Panzer guns now for d3xn. Just running up. The rifles, they bail. Smart from Stana, watching which door they're going to bail on, or which door they're going to grenade. That could have been real bad.
And Airbrush still coming down on the... Is it on the VP or on the church?
It was on the VP. There was a Pigren squad kind of standing there. I would love to see the garrison jump in, jump out, slow down just a little bit. Is it the fact that Pigrens can jump out to avoid a grenade and then jump back in before the rifles can, like, is a little bit nuts to me.
Yeah, man, let Grandpa tell you a story.
100 points remain.
Back in the days in Code 2, there was no delay. You could even dodge mortar shots.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, glorious. Like in Code 2, I mean.
Yeah.
Days.
Oh, this is where Delirious' stuff is getting really dangerous. The double P3, he's teching for the Tiger. I think he should. Oh, nice grenades on retreat. That's a dead rifle squad for sure. If he wants it.
And ready for targets.
d3xn went second Brumbear.
Well, they're both playing really infantry heavy, right? So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and Thomas, I think you're exactly right. UMB's got 3 of those 6-pounders, but against 2 Brumbears, yeah, they're gonna run into issues. I would love to see Delirious tech the advanced optics
Now under enemy
for the
control.
reduced scatter and the extra sight range. I think it'll make those P3s just even nastier. And then when the Tiger inevitably comes out, it'll just do so much damage.
so well from this upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the Brumbear, man. You can't fight him with infantry.
No.
Our adversary is down to
And
200.
even the Hellcat does so little damage to the Brumbear. What is UMB? Is he just waiting for the Croc? That's got to be it. He's 1 CP away from the Croc. I don't know, man. The DAC player is leaning really heavily into vehicles.
I think the Croc will perform well. There's double Hellcat. There was double Hellcat.
Oh, that's a
Enemy has
dead Hellcat.
territory for their own.
The world's
He gets a
slowest
bomb
shot
up.
from the drum bear. That attack ground.
Bear has been destroyed at the front.
Wow. Whoa. What killed that? What killed that Brumber? Was that the triple AT gun?
I think it was triple AT gun at the Hellcat flank.
Oh, that's a huge pickup.
Yeah, that's a really big pickup. And the Hellcat with the shot on the 250-9, of course. It's
Well,
very,
actually, and
sadly, it's not d3xn's Hellcat. Otherwise, the of course would be even more funny.
The enemy
oh, those
is
engineers. They were still trying to repair the Hellcat, so they got that extra received accuracy, and the Pigrens just made them disappear.
Stana's not looking too healthy infantry in the infantry department.
No. And I think that's part of the problem with SSF commandos. Like, they come in so late, they struggle to vet compared to the Wehrmacht infantry.
The Mortar is working away on the Panzer Grenadiers.
I like the idea of going bulldozer here from Stana.
Yeah, I like it as well. There's a with double SSF with the if you switch into the bazooka, you can fend off a P4. And Delirious is going out in style. He has a P3 with tank riding.
Victory point is under enemy control.
I mean, why not? It's
a
in the
feature,
game for
right?
a reason.
Use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Commandant, territory section.
Man, Stana has such a repair problem. He's not even able to repair fully a Hellcat. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm trying. What did he go ISC?
Yeah, he went IC.
I think he did. Yeah. I kind of think that might have been a mistake. Oh, those grenades
Did nothing.
Wow. Somehow the sections just dodge them.
Commandant, we have surplus.
Yeah, in team games, the mechanized support center gets even better, I think.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the Croc. Can the Croc save the day here? They've got a couple minutes of VPs left.
So Croc, obviously the best comeback unit for Brits in the game at the moment. You can play support weapons into Croc. So, but it has to do some heavy lifting, and I think
Wow,
the Brumbear is
this Brumbear.
suicidal. It bounces.
Do not falter now. They only have 100.
Oh, he's emplacing him. Wow, and he gets the kill. And then another Brumbear rolls up. Decent penetration.
Brumbear drove into the wrong neighborhood.
Enemy
Got blasted.
points. Do not let up.
Yeah, this combination of 3 6-pounders and a Croc is actually pretty nasty. It's just very slow. And look at this Vet 3 Krotchison just rolling around here. Yeah, Stana, this is smart, like grabbing the center and the flank VP at the same time.
Gun has been knocked out.
By the way,
Our front
UMB
lines
does
are
not even
near
have
dead.
support weapon training.
Victory point lost.
And Dex is also not
And
looking
all
too
those
healthy
AT
anymore.
guns? Yeah.
So those AT guns could be even far more dangerous. But we have the big boy on the field.
Yeah, Delirious' army composition is still going to be really difficult to deal with. Delirious, get those advanced optics, brother.
A victory point.
Oh, advanced optics.
It'll
on
just
Tiger
make-
is so.
It'll just make the P3s and the Tiger so nasty.
I think P3 does not benefit too much from it. But Tiger
it makes it-
one-shot machine.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
It's really good when you're chasing stuff down because the scatters reduce so much. So like in a map like this where there can be long retreat paths from the flank, it's really, really nice.
And the problem with the Croc though is it's really slow. It's down and UB does not have much VPs to play around. If they want to win, they need to make something happen.
Now,
Like right now.
And anti-tank.
Yeah, that tiger in the middle is going to be problematic. Even with
bye-bye,
the
Croc.
croc on its flank, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Croc hit the
Wow, the croc bounced the tiger. Get out of here.
Territory lost.
Maybe we need tungsten after all.
Oh,
Tiger, man.
yeah, Delirious, I think he went for the bulldozer kill there. Almost got it. Yeah, Stana does a nice job avoiding the snare from the Pigrans.
I just saw a
gosh.
Piat bouncing. I wasn't sure that it's possible even.
Delirious sitting on 500 munis. This is the downside to not picking a battle group, is like, what do you use your munitions on?
Well, you can never have enough mines.
Oh my god, do you see 5 commando models with one shot?
Yeah, man, that's the Tiger. And we don't
that
have
rifle
even...
squad's done.
Bye-bye, rifleman.
Seize the initiative.
Nope.
10 points remain.
Nope, he died.
Oh, this is gonna be it.
We have lost control of a victory.
Yeah, UMB gets the 1 decap, but it's not gonna be enough.
And GG.
GG.
Well, allies died on the way to glory. Jesus Christ, don't look at the KD of Stana. Poor boy.
Yeah, I think, you know, he got doubled in the beginning, and then they just kind of put him in a bad spot. And like USF, especially with the new damage profile for the rifles, they're really good if they can play some defense. But if you have to constantly kind of run at your opponent, especially when it's DAC running really heavy vehicles, you just start to bleed like crazy.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with the next game in a couple of moments. And damn, I'm having fun. See you in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 2 between UMB and Stana. And this time we have Stana and UMB as the Axis and Delirious as the allies. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, my dear friend?
Well, so it looks like UMB is going Luftwaffe right off the rip. Makes sense that they would make their choices earlier, right? They need to win, so there's no point trying to like hold back and not choose a battle group. I wonder if they're gonna kind of apply the same strategy, if they're gonna adapt after seeing how Delirious and d3xn played previously with a little bit more focus on the middle. I'm really interested in what Stana does here, because he's up against USF again, which is, I think, generally a pretty good matchup for DAC. d3xn's going barracks, so there's some opportunity to kind of abuse d3xn with some vehicle-heavy builds, but his micro's got to be on point. You know, the old joke with the Krodschützen, like, if the Krodschützen dies before the 20th minute, DAC loses. Not quite as bad anymore with the combat arms bonus changes, but... yeah, it's a pretty big deal to lose that investment early. Wow, Jeep burning it down.
But Jeep
No,
also
Stana,
taking
not
some
like
good
this.
damage, and we see reverse on the bike.
Let's see, d3xn's build here. Now, I would love to see how d3xn plays this. My guess is based on his opener, either armored or heavy weapons. I don't see him going airborne from here.
I'm not a
but you
huge
never
fan of
know.
armored in 2v2. It does not offer that much. But I
think-
shout out to d3xn not
this-
going for Spec Ops.
Yeah,
Credit.
this is one of the maps where I think armored can work. It benefits from kind of the wider, flankier maps.
I have always to think about your tournament with the with the 6 chefs on this map, the clip. I hope I'm not mixing up things.
Oh my gosh, just sappers just deleting pioneers on the flank here. Oh. This Jeep is absolutely abusing. All right, now he's going to back out. Nice pathing around the buildings.
Yeah, fighting in the middle can be a little bit awkward with vehicles due to the gaps.
That's funny. UMB chose Luftwaffe, but no Fallschirm Pios.
Search initiated.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who are full Fallschirmjäger. I
Okay.
think
Victory
there's
point
like,
under attack. We must act.
depending on you which part of your religion you are, if you believe in Fallschirm Pioneers or not. Something like that. Nate, from Delirious. Or got dodged by Delirious. So, in the meantime, d3xn fighting on the left side. Not much is going on, actually. Like, both players are fighting, or both teams, rather, are fighting against their respective buildings on their side. Which means, yeah, the game kind of slowed down.
Yeah, what's crazy to me is I feel like the Axis has more units on the field than the Allies, which you almost never see this early in the game. But I think that's the investment of the Jeep and the Dingo. So the Allies have kind of deliberately gone for a little bit of a slower tempo.
Center upgrade complete.
Oh, this is going to be a rough retreat path for this rifle squad. I don't think there's enough on the field to really...
Yeah, and he's not committing it.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Axis did not cap one 5-pointer ammo. Will now cap it though.
They have taken our victory point.
This blob from UMB is just... I mean, I know they're just pioneers. A little bit of manpower bleed there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this engagement. He might win because of the poor health of Delirious squad. Nah.
They've captured a victory point.
Thomas, I think it's a received accuracy buff as well at that one for the Fall Pios, but I'm not 100% sure.
There's also a bug where you can build things while capping if they're veterans you won. Because of their passive. But then I'm highly doubt that's the main reason why we shouldn't play them, because of this one niche bug.
It's also nice that they come with a Minesweeper.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Thomas, I'm with you.
Hey, I'm not back abusing. I'm a good boy. I'm not even playing this battle group because I'm too bad with it.
Oh, this is... I'm going to call it right now. UMB... I mean, he unlocked Fallschirmjägers, but he's going 2-2-1. Are we going to see Jaeger abuse from him?
It would fit him. Mm-hmm. I remember tournaments
Doesn't
where
fit the battle group, but it fits him.
Well, I remember tournaments where he won games because he had like 6 or 7 Shrek Jaegers running around.
Ready for combat.
Yeah, Jaegers are totally balanced and non-exploit at all.
Defend our victory point.
Never happened
But
before.
this is so good from d3xn, right? Like, seeing UMB is getting aggressive on the fuel, so just immediately counter-capping.
Yeah, he
like,
went
this
for
is
armor,
what-
by the way.
Oh, Greyhound.
Forward repair station
Yeah.
waiting, Commander.
He did go armored. I like this. I like this from d3xn.
Did he lose a rifleman? He only has 2 on the field.
No, I think he only built 2.
That's
He's
weird.
Yeah, I don't really know where his manpower went. I don't see a cache either. He did go mechanized, so he's teched very quickly, right? I guess they had decent fuel, so early mechanized, early motor pool. Oh no, that Jeep. Wow, he's gonna get away.
Enemy
Nice.
Greyhound is deploying.
Yeah, Dingo should also make it home.
Part of the problem though is with the rifles the way they are, like they are just gonna bleed.
Victory point is under attack. We
But
must act.
d3xn's not really hurting for manpower.
Nah, he has Greyhound on the field, yes. Pintle and skirts.
Victory point is
So
fallen.
Greyhound is
Enemy control.
looking well decked out. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a second one once he has more upgrades from his battle group.
Oh,
But now he has
nice
this
first hit,
juicy
yeah.
flank there going.
oh, those grens could be done.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Yeah, UMB is panicking and going for the Panzerbooks on the 2-2-1.
A victory point is under enemy.
Honestly, it makes sense though. One Gren squad goes down. It makes sense given the number of vehicles on the field for the Allies right now.
Only one vibe. Greyhound gets snared, but... Oh, Panzerjägers are coming! Panzerbooks
Panzerjägers
will
are
be
coming,
out
and that
any
Panzerbooks
second.
is going to hit here. That's a
that's a
dead
goner.
Greyhound.
The enemy has taken territory from
And it pops. Ooh, that hurts.
Not even needed the Panzerbüchse.
Oh, that hurts.
Ah,
Wow,
first
the flak
important
filling
tag.
snared.
He died. Yeah, but I don't think there's any follow-up, so it should be fine. Hamburg can't really commit because of the Panzerjägers. PJ Jägers.
What do you think? If you're d3xn, do you go for another Greyhound here, or do you just start going Chaffee?
I don't... To be honest, I would rebuild Greyhound. Like, Chaffee's...
veteran crews have been made available.
Obviously, we saw some good game, like game number 2 in the previous series. That is amazing Chaffee. However, Ground is so good, man. It helps you control infantry so well, especially if the enemy has no AT gun. Basically kill the 2-1, catch it off guard once, and you can roll up the Wehrmacht player.
Yeah, the only thing is I'm looking at Stana's build, right? And that's kind of who d3xn's playing across from. And it's flak filling 251 or 250 Krautschützen, double Panzerjäger, so and then 2 Panzerpiles as Slukrans. So like I feel like the Chaffee is better to help control the vehicles and then take some of that spare manpower and invest in a couple rifles.
Yeah, that's also reasonable.
Yeah, or Thomas, just ignore the light vehicles completely.
4x4 has been knocked
Oh no, Jeep died too.
You're on victory point.
Well, I think minute 8, 9, it's okay when you lose your Jeep there.
They have taken our victory.
Yeah, it's not crushing.
Sector lost. No contact.
Meanwhile, UMB investing more. Why is he went for Luftwaffe if he's not getting Fallschirmjägers? He's getting a second Jäger. He's not even going for fast infantry reserve for the discount.
All vehicles will now have less strain on our population and
Is he going for fast skill planes or frag bombs?
Well, there's no KT from the Luftwaffe battle group, so I don't know what he's doing otherwise.
Oh, we might see a dead flag. One more shot is needed. Humber not committing.
Oh, the Humber didn't push. Yeah. Oh, the P-Jägers are there. Humber could chase here.
Yeah, but if he chases, he will die.
Chaffee light tank is accounted for.
Stana is
the other.
going
Oh, but
in. He can take 180 gun shot.
Nice. He'll be able to get away from that.
Ah, he gets away.
That's awesome because that takes away the mobility of those Panzerjägers. Obviously, they can still, camouflage, but now you don't have to be as concerned about just getting run down by the half-track P-Jägers.
So d3xn went for Chaffee. And he crushes all the walls to open up avenues for the AT gun, which I really, really like.
Yeah, that is that's real smart.
So I'm not a huge fan of the double Jaegers. Oh, Chaffee gets a nice attack on ground, and bye-bye 2-1.
Oh wow, nice pickup. It's about to get Fausted, but there's nothing to follow up here.
PJs are not even close by.
We're losing a fuel point.
That was the Veterans 1 ability, this radio, right?
Yeah, the vehicle detection.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has veteran crews, so he just gets vet 1.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, I mean, oh, Flak. Is he really greedy? I mean, d3xn. It would fit him.
Yeah, this is so. d3xn's got his 3 rifles up now.
Oh, he tried to bait him into the mine, but the mine is more often an anti-infantry mine.
Oh, this Chaffee actually could be in trouble.
The dance around the mine.
Those Pioneers, if they retreat at the wrong time, they could go down to that mine.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control.
d3xn going second Chaffee. Yeah, I think this is how he kind of wants to play it.
Yeah,
Multiple Chafees for pressure against
the mine!
and then
The
rifles.
mine did got swept. Bye-bye. He dies anyway.
And the Pios go down.
Oh, we have a Schreckjäger now.
We've got the advantage.
He will force off the
I mean, I think that's
storm,
smart. You got Humber, Dingo, about to be 2 Chafees on the field.
But it's so hard to kill Humber with a Shrek.
Chaffee has arrived.
If your enemy knows what he's doing, he will always cut your max range and then you will never get a shot off. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, that's why you have to resist the urge to blob them, right? You got to get flank shots.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Oh, so many mines over
Oh,
here.
double Chaffee.
Oh, this could be a dead Chaffee.
Victory
P-Jägers are going to react to it.
We have Kanona on the field. But
Oh, and a Kanona? He already had the LAIG.
Oh, yeah. Nice attack on ground, but failed. No snare. Oh, here we go. He will get the truck. Use veterans, you want to save the truck. Here we go.
Lost the scout squad.
Scout went down somewhere, but who cares about the scout, Kappa?
I care about the scout.
So a lot of mines. So our access team realizes there will be a lot of LVs, so might make sense. However, sweeper at
the
all.
NGs just
gone.
find them. Yeah. Yeah, the Chaffies are so quick that the P-Jaegers without the half track to ride in, they can just kind of manage that. Now you see d3xn going improvised armor, BARs. Nice choices there.
Man, improvised that was so good. No, it not only more like more armor than more HP. More armor, right?
I think it's more HP and it also decreases the damage done by handheld.
Exactly, which is so good because there are no AT guns on the field, only handheld
Seek and
AT.
destroy tactics availed. Vehicle crews have clearance to advance.
That's so good.
Shall keep our vehicles out in the field.
Yeah, that the Konona losing its truck is kind of big because now it can't move around.
The enemy is stealing our munitions.
But it
can
gets
still do a lot.
Hits.
Yeah.
We've lost control of the sector.
Bike hits veterancy too. But Saras struggles with map control. He can't keep his even his safe resources contested or under control. And he will lose now the 250 because 2 Chefs are coming. And they're out
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, he just goes both ways, the Chaffies. Yep. Wow, this is flipped completely in favor of the Allies here.
Commander,
Yeah, allies are rolling this game. To be fair, the Delirious and d3xn are really good players.
must act.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, those 3 Grens, so little health. That's a dead Gren squad for sure. Yep. Oh, and Stana loses assault Grens on retreat as well.
Oh, Center Tower.
Yeah,
Territory
this is why I like the armored battle group for USF, right? Like, if they play infantry heavy, you lean into the Greyhounds. If they play vehicle heavy, you lean into the Chaffies. And you just kind of slowly scale your rifles. On this map, it's so wide.
Mobility is king.
Yep. And the Chaffies are just really quick. The Centaur, the Aaron C build from Delirious with the Centaur cracks me up. It feels a little bit like...
Man, this
I just want to see if this unit's good, yeah.
It's okay. I still think it gets outshined by the base unit, but it can be so obnoxious to deal with due to its ammo change.
I think the other thing is just I think they just now got healing up, but I feel like a lot of Stana's units have been coming out on like half health, and that also is not helping.
Look at the ammo change, and now the fuck off trick is debuffed.
Territory lost.
Oh, those are dead Pyos.
Yeah, they are gone.
Oof.
And it's a good counter against the Schreckjäger, right? It has decent AoE.
Yeah, especially a Schreckjäger blob where you're going to get multiple model damages with every shot.
Initiating seek and
Man,
destroy.
UMB, he's got a Brumbear coming out, but I don't...
I think he needs a generalist.
Yeah.
He can't cover the Brumbear.
I don't know that... I feel like these Chaffies are going to be able to deal with the Brumbear.
The sector's been overrun.
Oh, they really want this flak filling.
It's the clutch.
He's got
unit,
Seek and
right?
Destroy running too, yeah. Oh, the Chaffies keep focusing on the Brumbear though.
Yeah.
Hit the smoke round, hit the smoke round. Oh, that's a dead Chaffee. Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
We've lost the Chaffee tank.
So far, armor not adding much, in my opinion. Obviously, he is ahead, but I think he would have been ahead with either battle group he picked.
And actually, if you look at d3xn's army composition, it doesn't look as good anymore. There's 3 rifle squads, assault engineers. Stana going Guastatori.
Jesus
Our line is
Christ.
collapsing.
Nixon just queues up 2 more chappies. Okay.
Enemy movement to our victory point.
Gusta's not having a flavor, so that you lose out to the rifleman.
They've captured a victory point.
Grant is here for Delirious now as well. Yeah, the combination of the Grant and the Centaur should chew through the Jaeger blob.
All vehicles are now cheaper to produce.
Yeah. Oh, he requeued the Chaffies because he got
War Machine. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's smart. He can just hang out here in motor pool tech.
Awaiting the word to seek and destroy.
There's nothing on the field from the Axis right now that is requiring him to go tier 4.
Oh, Broomberg
Wow.
gets a big beating.
One of our
Armor
sectors
debuff
now
coming in
hand.
handy.
Is that the marked target from the Air and Sea?
Nah, it's from the Centaur. His armor switch. It provides the
Oh, the
debuff.
hash. Oh, okay.
The hash rounds.
Chaffee light tank is accounted for.
I don't like it when we went Luftwaffe, man. First Fallschirmjäger.
Oh, it's so late for Fallschirmjäger though.
A victory point is under enemy
It's so
control
late.
now. Improved repair techniques are in.
Like they really need veterancy.
I think that at least they have veterancy 1 due to officer quarters.
Oh, that's a potentially rough retreat path for those rifles. Yeah, they're definitely going down here.
We've lost a squad of
Oh,
riflemen.
Dexon's got a quad 50 in the build. I
Anti-air.
wonder if that's
He's-
reaction. Yeah.
It's a reaction to like
Yep,
it
that's
tells a story though. If you're so ahead that you see that the enemy went Luftwaffe, that you think, yeah, I have enough resources, I can get the quad out easily. It kind of tells the story,
Mission
man.
point is being attacked.
Oh yeah, Dexon's not stressed at all.
He's like doing super well. Obviously, his infantry department wise, he could do better, but I don't think he's like bothered to build infantry.
Now look at this. They're just gonna drive on these guys.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah, and
stop.
Stana's just got to retreat everything.
You're gone. We must take it back.
Yeah.
We are
That
not
one
trash
Jaeger
talking
is
you,
not
man,
gonna stop
Jackson.
this.
We're saying you're so ahead that you can play so extremely proactive.
We have a surplus.
We are not bad, Dexon.
Dexon says stop trash talking. No, we said you're nonplussed. You're unbothered. Now this could be bad. You got a bunch of half health chaffies coming in against some high vet Jaeger Shreks.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, the target selection. There we go. One chaffee goes down, but this Brumbear is dead. Another chaffee's gonna die, but like who cares? Dexon can build 3 more. Yeah, that's GG.
2-0 for Team Dexon. Or Delirious.
Oh, are you on the stats screen? Dexon, what is this? You did like nothing. Look at the damage dealt. He's over here sleeping
Yeah,
the
man,
whole
he's-
game.
He's fall asleep on the wheel, man, on those chefs. Nah, man, you play well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back with the next round in a couple of minutes.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.